Hi, this is Stacie with Maple and Main. Today we're doing a before and after video of our beautiful Kirkland property. I'm going to start here in the main area in the living room and just talk to you a little bit about sort of the method behind staging the styling that we do. In particular, this home has a really large room, which can sometimes be overwhelming when it's vacant. So when we stage a home, it helps our prospective buyers see how they can style the home, how they're going to live in the home. So as you can see here, we've got the two sofas facing one another, but we actually had enough room to bring in the two chairs and pull them towards the center of the room, centered on the fireplace, which we know always draws people in. The artwork that you'll see throughout the house is different, but there's usually a common thread pulling them through. So in particular, you'll notice when you come in the front door, over the console table here, this piece of artwork, it's a little more subdued than some of the other pieces, but we're gonna pick up on her red lips a little further on, but her blue eyes in particular, pulling into the blue of the chairs. And then our other main artwork in this room has a splash of blue and just a touch of red there too, but you might notice a little bit of brown that ties in with her hair. So all of these things, you don't necessarily notice them right up front, but it does help for like a harmonious, cohesive look throughout the house. So coming into the kitchen, you can see we had an awesome kitchen to start with. When we have a kitchen like this that's so beautiful on its own, all we're gonna do is complement what's already here. We noticed that they had these kind of glamour industrial pendants here. And so we actually brought in these bar stools because it's got an industrial touch, and then the wood tops blend with the table that stayed from the previous owner. And then really you'll just see some greenery and a couple accents because, like I said, this kitchen with that natural light didn't need much. So in the dining room, we actually inherited this table, which was a great size. The one thing is it's a little yellow toned in the stone, and we've got the cool gray walls and white trim work here. So what we did is we wanted to balance that out. We brought in some neutral chairs, and our centerpieces, being the white roses, kind of bring that cool tone in. The artwork, you might remember in the living room, we had a couple stronger pieces, so we just wanted to go with subtle artwork here. A little bit of gold in the framework, works with the table, the white mat, and same with these pieces over here. Okay, so heading to the lower level, you'll notice in the landing we have a huge abstract. And the colors here, again, tying together the blues and the touches of red from upstairs with some really cool art that we have downstairs. Something we're really excited about this year at Maple and Main is we're teaming up with different local artisans. In this house, we have original artwork by a local Seattle artist. What I really loved about being able to use her artwork is we have just a lot of wall space down here. So these big pieces just saturated with color really work in a space like this. Okay, so now we're upstairs where the master suite is. The key to a really great master suite is to just keep it serene. People are looking for a retreat, somewhere they can relax at the end of the day. So we kept our theme of gray and white, add texture with the pillows. Then again, at the foot of the bed, we have another TV on the wall. You might have remembered from the before pictures, this is kind of floating up there. So we just brought a simple bench, a couple pillows, really all that was needed to soften up this space over here. So we have this beautiful master bathroom. One thing that buyers really like is that spa-like feel. So we always use just really nice, soft, usually white towels. This bathroom has a gorgeous walk-in shower. You'll notice that we placed a plant and some objects on the far corner. That's gonna help draw people's eye over and focus on this masterpiece here. So you're gonna remember this room because it had race car beds. The Seller used it as a bedroom, but we really thought that it would work better for prospective buyers as a bonus room. And a lot of times it's just suggesting ideas to people. So the couch over here makes you feel like a great place to watch a movie, hang out. When we want to suggest a playroom, we can't use like little toys, so we'll use these large objects. And we find that if people do have small children, the kids are really drawn to a room like this. So we inherited this king-size bed from the seller. Typically, we would not put a king-size bed in a room this size. So that's why instead of having 2 nightstands, we did a standing lamp on one side and the smaller night table on this side. And then we just had fun and brought in these graphic prints here, which allowed us to kind of go a little bolder on the bed with the blue here. We feel like it makes a really fun guest room. So this is one of my favorite rooms to stage. I love doing kids' rooms. This obviously very girly, but again, we brought in some gray with it, and we've got a lot of gold tones here. You'll see we've got some shiny stars, and we repeated that in the drawer pulls and then the lamp. The other thing is this is a really good sized room, so we went ahead and brought in the little table to just anchor that side of the room so you feel a balance. It's not everything all on one side of the room. So you'll hear that word from us a lot, creating balance. And this is an example of one way we do it. So I brought you back to the kitchen because it's my favorite room in the house. So I loved staging this house, but it was a challenge. These are huge spaces and we needed to make them warm and inviting to prospective buyers. If you enjoyed today's tour and you'd like more style tips and home tours, please head to our blog, maplemaine.com.